Mistake, y'all. I had to get on live. I made a mistake. I was deciding, should I get on live or should I just record it, chop it up a little bit, and post it? But I said, you know what? I have a little time. I want to get on live. All right. So, in my last video, remember I told you all I went to Whole Foods, I bought some items. My bill ended up being $97.58. Remember that? Went to Whole Foods, bought what? How many items? I don't know. 20 items. 20 items. And my bill was $97.58. So in the last video, I said I'm gonna go to the grocery store here in my area, and I'm going to buy the same items, and I'm going to compare the receipts to see if I can save money, right? So that's what I did yesterday. I had my receipt from Whole Foods. I was at the grocery store at Walmart. I was at Walmart and I was going to pick up the same items that I have on my receipt. Why? When I went down my receipt, I saw the error. I saw I saw the error, and I looked at this receipt when I left the grocery store. I looked at this receipt, I don't know how many times, okay? So I had a over 50 brain fog, okay? That's what we're going to call it. A over 50 brain fog, evidently, because I even asked the cashier. We went through each item, right, on the receipt. And I was like, $98, that seems excessive for the items that I bought. And then I went to the car and I was going down the receipt when I was online. You remember I talked about it. I went down the receipt, each item on the receipt. Why did I just see it yesterday? I just saw it yesterday. So what happened? This is what happened. When I went to Whole Foods in Durham, here's the receipt right here. I missed it. I don't even know what I was thinking. Like I wasted money. Okay, so right here. This is, I don't have my glasses on, so I'll try to find it for you all right here. It says dandelion greens. I only bought 2 stalks of dandelion greens. I only bought 2. Why did she ring up 14? Why did she ring up 14? She rang up quantity 14, $2.99 each, which cost me $41.80. Why? When I saw that in the grocery store, I said, why, God? Why? Why, God, didn't I see it? Why didn't I catch it? Why didn't I stop and be like, no, you need to redo this, right? And so it was just, when I was in Walmart, I was like, oh my God. Like, I didn't even want to shop anymore, right? I wanted to get in my car, drive all the way back to Durham, right? Give them mercy. But I went shopping on, what date is on this receipt? What date is on? I know it was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I went to Whole Foods. So I'm thinking, can I still go back? Can I still go back and get my money? I don't know. It's been a while. But she did it wrong. I think the next time I go to Durham, which will probably be this weekend, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go in and see if I can get a refund, because she rung up. I only bought 2 dandelion greens. She rang up 14 for $2.99 each, which cost me $41.86. That's why my bill was $97. Like, I felt so stupid when I was in Walmart and I was going through these items. I was like, oh my God, why didn't I catch that? But I said, you know what? I can't beat myself up. Okay, I can't beat myself up. It was error. It was something that I did not pay attention to. I don't know why, because when it comes to money, I'm like on it. I'm on it. When it comes to money, I am on it. But this time, I don't know if I was in a rush, if I was thinking about something else, if I got a phone call, like something had to be going on for me not to catch this, right? So I'm going to hold on to this. It's been a week, almost 2 weeks since I bought these items, but I am going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to go back. I'm going to talk to the manager and see if possibly I can get a refund. Because that would be what? It was $2.99. That's $6. You know what? $30, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we need to go back. So this morning, as you know, real quick, I am trying to change the way I eat. It is a struggle. It is a daily struggle because I'm a stress eater, right? So when I get stressed at work or anything stress me out, I feel like I grab chips. Okay, I grab something sweet. I grab salty. I grab sweet. I grab salty. I grab sweet. I grab salty. I'm in this little hole, right? I dig myself down this little hole. So it's about changing your mindset, right? Changing your mindset, which can be hard at 58 years old. Okay, it can be hard to change your habits at 58 years old, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. So today I woke up, I said, Fatima, for one day, just one day, Fatima, just one day. Okay, let's not eat any bread. Let's not eat any candy. No sugars. No sugars and no breads. Let's just try it for one day. Okay, let's see how we do it. So that I'm packing my lunch today. I do love salads. I love salads. And the reason why, let me go back. The reason why I decided to cut out a lot of sugars and carbs is because I have issues with inflammation. I have a lot of inflammation. Another story, went to the doctor. I have inflammation, okay? So I'm trying to switch over to a more non, in a non-inflammatory diet, all right? So right now, when I was in Walmart, I bought some rainbow kale, okay? Rainbow kale, and I added a little avocado oil. And I don't know, avocado oil is a little fattening, but I just used just a little bit, right? So I have my kale and my seasonings on here. I did add a little bit of this, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder. You know how we do. And I added seasonings in here, and I, you know, stirred it around with my hand. I use my hand. So I have this here. I love okra, so I bought some okra yesterday from Walmart. I was surprised they had okra, but here we go. And so I am going to cut up some okra, and I'm going to add that to the kale. I love eggs. Now, we're on the fence about eggs, okay? Some people say eggs, leave eggs alone. Some people say eggs are good for you. I like eggs, so I'm going to boil 2 eggs, all right? And I'm going to add that to my kale salad. I bought some eggs. I have 2 dozen of eggs in there because I eat a lot of eggs. I think after I finish up with these 2 dozen of eggs, I'm going to stop eggs for a while just to see if that's contributing to the inflammation in my body. I'm going to stop it, all right? Which is something we're going to stop. But I have to eat up what I already have in the refrigerator. I'm not going to throw away food because that's a waste of money. So I have that. And then I have some celery, okay? Celery that I'm going to cut up, and broccoli that I'm going to cut up, okay? And I try, even when I go to Walmart, I try to stay with organic foods. You know, that's where we are, okay? That's where we are today. Organic. The broccoli is not organic, but I'll wash it real good. And so that would be my salad today, and that's what I'll eat for lunch. So that's where we are. And this is going to be a very quick video. Let me look at some of the messages. She is married. No greasy food. Take care of your arteries. Yes, ma'am. Sprouts instead of Whole Foods. I like Sprouts. I have been to Sprouts, and I like the layout of the store, but it's not one of my favorite I have to say it's not one of my favorite stores. I'm sorry. It's not one of my favorite stores. I like Whole Foods. I do. I'm sorry. I like Whole Foods better than I like Sprouts. Maybe it's the one in Durham. Maybe the Sprouts in your area is different than the Sprouts in my area. I've only known of one Sprouts in Durham, and that one is a little, I don't know. I don't like it. I like the Whole Foods. Another store that I like to go to is Harris Teeter. I don't know if you have that in your area. That's one of my favorite stores, Harris Teeter. Kroger. Only when I go to Durham, because in where I live, we only have Walmart. The only two stores we can grocery shop at is Walmart and Food Lion. Walmart and Food Line. That's all we have in our area. I live in a small, very small rural area. Not much going on here, y'all. Not much going on here, but I love it. I don't have neighbors. My backyard is the woods, So, well, I do have neighbors. Believe me, I have neighbors, okay? And my neighbors watch every move that we make, okay? Every move that we make on the phone. On the phone. Somebody pulled into your driveway. Somebody did this. Somebody did that. I mean, they on it like that. They on it, right? So I love my neighbors for that. At first it bothered me. Because I was like, oh my God, the neighbors are nosy. Like they watch everything. Everything. Every move I make. Right? They watch it. But I appreciate it because I know ain't nothing gonna get past them, right? Nothing is gonna get past them. We don't have those stores. What about Aldi? Nope, no Aldi. Oh, do I like Aldi? So the closest Aldi to me is in Henderson, North Carolina. Is it? No, it's Oxford. No, it's Henderson. Henderson, North Carolina, which is a drive. We have to drive out to get to Henderson. Aldi's. Ever since I've seen the videos where they are showing the ingredients on their packaging, and then at the bottom it says something about that basically it's what is it, engineered food or something like that. I don't like to deal with Aldi's because of that. And the last time I went to Aldi's, I said, let me look for myself. And so I was looking at the back, the packaging, and a lot of it did say engineered food, engineered food, which is something new to me. I've never seen that. And so I try to stay away from Aldi's. Aldi's is not my favorite. And I don't like the fact that you have to put the quarter in the basket and then you push it, and you'll get your quarter back, and then they don't have bags. Like, people spend money there. Like, provide bags for people. Like, provide bags. It's almost like, for me, you go to the Goodwill, you take all of your items to the Goodwill. You got lots of beautiful stuff, you take it to the Goodwill, right? Yes, you want to give it away or whatever, but they are putting a tag on it, and the prices at the Goodwill is not cheap anymore. They put a tag on it and they hang it. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I take my clothes to a organization that I take my clothes to two organizations. I take one to, it's an organization for domestic abuse. This place, this store, will receive items, and then they will help women in domestic abuse situations, right? And so I take my items there, and then I also take my stuff to another organization that help the homeless people. They don't charge people for these clothes, right? But they just give it away to the homeless people, or they give it to, in the domestic abuse store, that store funds the house, the domestic abuse. When women are in domestic abuse situations, you go to, I'm just going to say this just in case you know of anybody who's in a domestic abuse situation. if you're in a domestic abuse situation, right? You're trying to get away from the violence in your home. You go to the emergency room. Okay, you go to the emergency room and you talk to the nurse, you talk to the doctor. They will call the police, right? The police will come pick you up if they deem that you are eligible to stay in this house. The police will come to the hospital, pick you up, and then they will escort you to the domestic abuse house that they have. Years ago, I used to be a volunteer at the house. The houses are nice, they're well put together, they beautiful houses, right? And so that's how you get from a domestic abuse situation to one of the houses. You have to go to the emergency room, talk about what's going on. The police will come, they will pick you up, and they will escort you to the domestic abuse house, and you get to stay there for, I don't know how long you get to stay, but you get to stay there, right? Until you can get your situation worked out at home, right? So it's a great cause. The domestic abuse houses are, the location is not shared, okay? So a lot of people don't know where these houses are located, which is a good thing. But there is a domestic abuse house in every city. I live in a rural town, and we have one. I think we have two now. We have two. So I'm sure anybody who lives in a bigger city, you have several domestic abuse houses in that area that you do not know about, because they do not, they don't talk about it. They don't show you where it's located. So, yeah, so find those type of organizations to donate your items to instead of the Goodwill. Okay. Those people are making billions of dollars off of free. They're getting 100% profit. Okay. They're getting 100% profit off those items, and they are selling it. I'm going to say this. I don't know about the Goodwill, but I know the thrift store in our area that resell your items. They do put that money into homeless shelters. So I do have to say that. They do, take some of the money and give it to homeless shelters. But so anyway, I went off on a rampage all over Walmart. Please look. We don't have those stores. Okay. It's all over Walmart. Please look. Okay, I will. Bioengineering. That's it. Bioengineering. That's what it's called. And so that's the world that we live in, y'all. I hate it that we have to go. I'm cutting up okra. I hate it because I have to get out of here. I hate it that we have to look on the ingredients and look for bioengineering. Like, think about this. Before we buy an item, we have to look at it, make sure it doesn't say bioengineering, and then we have to look at the numbers on the products, like number 9 is organic. Number 4, they say you can eat, but, be very careful. Make sure you wash it. If you see a number 3, oh my God, if you see a number 3, stay away from it. If the first number is 3, stay away from it. So it's just, it's just a different time for me, because growing up, when you're 58, what are you considered? Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Z, something like that, girl. I don't know, something like that. But I'm in that group, latchkey kids. I'm in that era, latchkey kids, where your parents had to work. Or you had a mama, daddy, or you just lived with your mama, okay? They had to work. And so, in my day, they were called latchkey kids. You come home after school with your little key, right? And you go in the house. Your mama wants you to clean up, maybe start dinner, get something to eat, and not burn the house down before she get off from work, right? And so latchkey kids, what did we do? We basically took care of ourselves, right? We went grocery shopping, you know. We went grocery shopping. We 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. We going to the grocery store. We buying produce. You know, your mama leave a list. You track your little self down to the grocery store. Got your little money in your hand. Hope they give you the right change back, but they know you at the grocery store because they know all the kids, because we all latchkey kids. We out here, you know, surviving. We washing clothes, right? We washing clothes. We're grocery shopping. We're doing our own hair. We're not going to the the stylist because mama don't have a lot of money to get our hair done. So we're doing our own hair. We're ironing our own clothes. We're making sure we got everything for school, right? We on our own. Okay, we was on our own, right? At that time, latchkey kids. But it was a fun time. We didn't have to worry about labels, looking at the labels, making sure it's not bioengineered and all that crazy stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something I have to get used to. Walmart says cancer causing it. The corn in Walmart causes cancer. Really? Life is dangerous. It is. It's dangerous. It's dangerous out here in these streets. It really is. So now that I'm older, I bought some corn yesterday. Hold up. Let me see. Because I read the label, but it's not canned corn. Hold on. I bought some corn yesterday. But when I looked at the color, I was like, this corn looks really yellow. It bothered me, like the color of it. I thought it was a little off, but then I went to the ingredients and I said, well, let me read the ingredients. And it just said sweet corn, which I thought was odd that it would say super sweet corn. I thought that was odd. Super sweet corn. That's it. It should just say corn, right? Or corn on the cob. But these ingredients say super sweet corn. That got me thinking. I don't know. The canned corn Walmart brand is printed on the label. Oh, okay. The canned corn. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to look at that. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I also use an app. It's called Yuka. Yuka. I scan the items to see if it's a good item or not. I do all of that and still get caught up sometimes, right? I still get caught up sometimes with the ingredients. So I'm going to sprinkle some of this on my salad. Trilogy. It's flax, chia, and hemp seeds. Pray for me. I ask a prayer that I can get this body together, get rid of these sugar cravings, eat better, and just get my health together, right? Just pray for me. I be trying so hard. I be trying so hard. And then I get looped back into the same thing that I used to do, right? Lord knows. I be praying every day, Lord, give me strength. Give me strength to not eat that cookie. Give me strength, Lord, to not eat candy. Give me strength, Lord, to not drink that diet Pepsi Zero, Lord. Give me the strength. Take it away. Take it away. Now, that's how I be praying. Take it away in the name of Jesus. Please take those cravings away. Oh, Lord. Y'all know I had breast cancer. I had breast cancer a few weeks ago, and that's one of the main reasons why I want to get my health together because I don't want to get cancer. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to. I thank God that He got me through it, but I do not want to go through a cancer scare again. So I am trying. I am trying to fit everything in this little container that I bought. That's another thing. They say you shouldn't pack your lunch in plastic containers. You should pack your lunch in, girl. But I have it in this plastic bowl right now. I know it's probably not good, but I'm working. I'm trying. There's so many things I'm trying to do, okay? I gotta take one thing at a time. Changing my eating habits, that's hard enough. And then I could focus on I have a glass container. But it's so heavy, I don't want to take it. Okay? It's just stressful. It's very stressful. Very, very stressful. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. I'm cleaning up, trying to get this stuff cleaned up so I can get out of here. I have some salad left over. I'm going to eat this for my lunch. I mean, not my lunch, my dinner. When I get home, I'll eat some more salad and maybe a piece of fruit. But I hope you all have a good day. Yeah, you remember that? My fight? Yes. You said it was a few weeks ago, not a few, huh? A few weeks, not a few weeks, huh? Are you talking about my receipt? Yeah, with my receipt, I think I'm going to go back. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Losing track of time, y'all. I'm losing track of time. But I hope you all have a good day. Enjoy your day. But it was no longer. It was not long ago to cancel. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh, did I say a few weeks? Okay, I didn't. If I said that, I mean yeah. It was a while. It was. It's been about a year now, and I have to look up the date. A lot of people remember their cancer diagnosis. I don't know. I'm having short-term memory nowadays. I can't remember stuff. I can't remember. It goes. But it's about a year ago, I think. Yeah, I don't want to go through that anymore. That was horrible. That was horrible. I got through it. I thank God, but it was the worst experience of my life, right? So I'm going to get out of here and get ready to go to what I got to go and do today. And I will talk to you all hopefully tomorrow. I hope y'all have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.